Hi everyone, this is Keith from Northeast Dualsport Riders, and this is a video of the first ride we did of the 2013 season. This is a ride we did of some backroads in Connecticut, Massachusetts. This part here, you're seeing some of the members' bikes. Our club ranges from people all the way down from 250s to 800s. There you see a GS 1200, 650s. Our bikes are pretty much all over the map. Members of our group are from all over the Northeast, really. This is a ride just to kind of get the season started off and get people together to meet for the first time. Here we are leaving Litchfield. We left Litchfield, Connecticut, and took some, decent paved roads. Eventually found our way to some dirt roads. At this day, we think we had about 9 members on the ride, and they're all experienced riders. This is me right here, the camera bike. I've got a KLR 650. You'll see throughout the video. This is our first little taste of dirt on a weirdly named road called Pussy Lane. It's a short dirt road, runs down through kind of a remote area, that part of the state. In fact, you don't think of Connecticut as having that many dirt roads, but if you scratch the surface, you start to see quite a few, and the club is definitely itching to get onto some of these roads and explore some more. This ride was put together by our chief organizer, Victoria, and she did a good job putting together a mix of some paved and unpaved roads. Now this little gem is Route 219, which runs along by the Barkhamsted Reservoir, just south of the reservoir. The roads are as nice as any sport bike road you find in the Northeast. Even on a KLR and on these dual sport bikes, it was a lot of fun. And you can see my little camera there in the mirror. That's a GoPro Hero 2. Really enjoyed using that. It's a great camera. Obsolete now. They have the Hero 3 now, but it's a great camera. This is at the Barkhamsted Reservoir. Really a very picturesque place. I think a lot of motorcycle groups and tours stop in this area, so it's worthwhile. Here you'll see some of the riders, some of the bikes. That's Bill over there. This Gene came from New Jersey. This is Bob and Mark in the black, came from New York. And that's Victoria all the way on the right-hand side. She's always documenting, taking pictures of the activities and group. But really a nice part of Connecticut to ride for sure. You're always going to see a lot of motorcycles in there. This is a little road just north of the reservoir in the People's State Forest. It's very narrow. It's pretty much accessed by hikers and fly fishermen. It's nicer roads here. We really didn't see much traffic all day. It was cold this day. It was in probably the 50s, but this part here we're jumping into dirt road in Massachusetts. Now, it's hard to tell. This road is actually dirt. It's really hard-packed dirt. It's not paved. It looks paved, but we were going through here at a really good clip. At this point, I was leading the ride, and as you can see, we're starting to climb in elevation. We're going through the Granby State Forest, and we're starting to see snow on the ground. And as we are headed north into Massachusetts, you can start to see that the snow is really starting to get piled up in places. That's going to present some problems for us later on. We actually already had, you don't see in the video, but a couple turnarounds where we just couldn't, the roads were closed off, so we had to kind of backtrack. But these roads in this is early season, still probably considered mud season here, were nice, very passable. We're making good time through here. Some of the riders don't have any kind of special tires. I'm running TKC 80 like knobbies, and this is a muddy section here, and the KLRs get a little out of sorts at speed, but really no problems. Did fine all day, and most of the members are riding with some kind of a knobby or semi-knobby tire. Most of us are on smaller bikes, and it's really a blast to ride through this kind of stuff. And this is the kind of riding that you'll see all over western Massachusetts and western Connecticut. Just got to look a little bit. As we ride through this, a little bit about the club. The club is on this site called Meetup. The dues are $10 a year, And the Northeast Dualsport Riders is really just a forum for people to get together and ride. We don't have a real active discussion group and debate stuff like that. It's really for people that just want to ride, and we post up sample rides and get together and have a good time. So this is the first time we were able to get together. Now here you see we're at this point in Beckett, on Beckett Road, and the snow is starting to get closer and closer to the road, and it's getting muddier and wetter, more difficult. Here I'm going over actually a patch of snow, and we thought this road ran through. If you follow this road all the way through, you actually will get to the Massachusetts Turnpike. So I thought it would be open this day, but it's not plowed, it's not maintained, and as you can see here, we had to come to a stop. It was icy, snowy. The GPS I'm looking at right there is saying that it's going to take about a half mile to get past it. And on the left you see Carlton. He's on a KTM, who is just an expert rider and offered to go ahead and check out what the conditions were like. And he got through it okay, but you can hear this part here. We're just debating and realizing that, for a group that just got together, this is just not a good idea to ride through snow and ice. This is Gene, who's come all the way from New Jersey. He rode 180 miles just to meet us, and he's on one of the WR 250s. Super nice guy, great rider, great guy to have around. This next person is Bill. He's got the X-Country BMW, and as you can see, his tires are not really suited for this kind of riding, but he did a really great job. I was really impressed with his riding, and another great person to have in the group. He made it really far. So my friend Craig, who's got a GS 1200 with the TKC 80s, and very excellent rider. I'm sure he was thinking he can get through this, but here comes Victoria, and we both really decided that, hey, this is not a day to be riding through snow and ice. We don't know what's on the other side, so we turned tail and went back the other way. What I didn't realize at this point was that I'd left my camera on for a long time. I drained the memory card, and this is the after lunch ride, which turned out to be really excellent. We found some really good dirt roads. But I have no video of that because my data card was filled up, and the video is about to cut out, and that's all the video I have. What you're going to see next is one road we did end up going through that had some snow and ice in it, and it was a little bit sketchy, but we made it through. And then this is at the very end of the day where we got caught in the rain, Craig and I. But overall, it was an excellent day, about 300 miles, and we just had a great time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Look us up on the web, and hope to ride with you soon. Thanks. Bye.